What up, YouTube? Working on a new album called Sinister Snakes. It's gonna be awesome. In regards to the documentary, I didn't talk shit, I politely critiqued it. I'm allowed to critique a documentary that's made about me. And when we were going to the casino, I gave them directions: turn here, turn there.
He sort of knew the way, but he also kept getting distracted by telling Joe how to cut a cigar.
Right there where it goes around. Either they didn't hear me at some point, or I don't know, but that's bullshit. Yes, you turn right, and then we go down this street. And when you get to the first intersection, or left, I mean, yeah. And then when you get to the first intersection, you want to turn right. They looked disgusted to be there, at least the one dude did. So I'm asking, why the fuck did you bother filming it? Because they find me fascinating, I guess. I don't know. The wand I was working on for my short with that tiny little quartz crystal, the crystal in it broke. And I'm not going to give my fans a wand on my Etsy page like that. I can repair it magically, but the product just doesn't look as good for the Etsy, so I've snapped so many goddamn wands, losing my fucking temper, that it felt like magical karma. Like I made this badass wand I was gonna sell on Etsy, and then when the crystal broke in it, I was like, no, I'm not selling this. I was able to repair it magically, like I said, so it functions like it should. Making crystal wands is very difficult, very time consuming. I'm like, you know what? I've snapped so many wands trying to make them on the lathe, and that's just how it is, how it goes. That's why they cost $48, the lathe wands. It takes me like an hour to lathe it out. I don't charge for like the sanding or the painting or the staining. The documentary was well filmed, but just felt like I was underhanded, especially when they seemed so nice to me, that's all I'm saying. Like I said, making videos isn't really a chore, it's just coming up with creative content. That's why I have a repertoire of things that I do with my YouTube. Drink combos. Women notice the way I smell. You heard it in the new documentary. And I guess the subreddit really hates the documentary, which I don't care if the creator of the documentary was talking all this mad shit about my cooking and everything. Whatever. The fact that my trolls hate it makes me like the documentary, even though I don't appreciate being called dumb. I'm a lot smarter than people give me credit for, and I tend to see things that most people don't. It's just part of having Asperger's.
What the fuck is 4 plus 4? 8.
And within like the first 5 minutes of the documentary, he's calling me dumb, and he has this grossed out look on his face like, ugh. Like, it is what it is. The trolls immediately are like, oh, the mayor of Casper doesn't even know who you are. You're not even famous. And I'm like, yeah, I am, otherwise you wouldn't text me.
Most people don't even know who Josh is. We got asked by many curious bystanders throughout the week what we were doing. And when we told them, most of them didn't even bat an eye. They had no idea who KingCobraJFS was, and even less Josh Saunders.
Right after I block their number so they can't respond, and then I just laugh at their ass, because fucking with them back becomes a game, and it's kind of fun now. I no longer get mad at it, because what's the point? I spend all day coming up with creative, fun, original sandwiches that are gross and weird, like the caviar sandwich. Most people wouldn't eat that, so I'm just saying. And all my trolls can do is, what can we text Cobra next? With some stupid pussy burner number. See, if I harass people with my cell phone, I do it with my actual fucking number. And I have no reason to harass anyone unless they harass me. That's just fair. I've been fucking bullied my entire life, and I'm done taking crap from people. I don't mean to be so standoffish, or people get the wrong idea of me, you know. If you read between the lines, honestly, the new documentary is not bad. People love to chase clout when you're the next thing, I guess. Well, look, it literally told me in the documentary, hey, this sauce is really good for your chicken sandwich. Hey, this is pretty tasty. And then when I watched the documentary, oh, it's not the worst thing I've had.
Now, if we microwave this butter to melt it, we're going to add some flavor to it. A little bit of Bud Light Platinum and a splash of Jack Daniels. I want enough sauce to be able to drench all 4 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, so he wasn't mean about it, but he wasn't nice about it either.
It was just a dry chicken sandwich that tasted vaguely of Bud Light.
You know, so that's... People want to travel that far just to film my autistic ass. I must be doing something right. So people are going to have mixed feelings about the documentary. They might have made me look like a huge alcoholic asshole on camera, but I do that to myself all the fucking time, so it's really no different. And it doesn't come off as intentional, because my heart's in the right place, but it gets misconstrued, would be the word. So I'm making a bunch of more handmade wands for Etsy. This one just called to me, and I'm done getting high off my own supply, but this one just called to me for some odd reason. As a wand maker, you wouldn't understand it. Realistically, I'm not going to sell this because the principles of magic and all that, just leave it at that. There's a lot of factors that go into it. When you're making a crystal wand, you don't want to drill the hole too big, you know. But that's the only thing I'm going to say on YouTube about that, because I don't want to give away company secrets. We got some peach monster, some cherry Coca-Cola, and a splash of Crown Royal Peach 21 and up. Cheers. I gave them plenty of directions to go to the casino we were going to. Like, turn here, turn there, please and thank you. Maybe they didn't hear me. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it is what it is.